So please tell me your name, and then tell me if you experience joy, to the extent that you experience joy, can you tell me why do you think that is in your life?
My name is Pradheep Chhayallil, and I am experiencing joy because I'm not conditioned to anything. So anything that is not conditioned is infinite, and so that's why I'm always joyful.
That's a pretty big statement. How did you get to that point?
I understood that what I am is actually is an energy body, and also have a mind, and also have intelligence, and also have an awareness, but also have an unconditioned state. And with looking at these patterns, I always think, to which should I identify to? If I identify to my body, well, it ages and I won't be happy. If I identify to my mind, it always undergoes likes and dislikes, so I'm not happy. With intelligence, I know certain things I do not know, so there also I don't see happiness. But with awareness, which is pure life living, I understand that always I could be happy and joyful.
That's beautiful. How did you come to that? What taught you that? Or when did you first realize that? Or what path did you use?
It is very simple. I do not know when I got this, but I always used to be like that. And I think over years, then I tried to understand my own self. What am I really? And that inquiry led me to understand all these things.
That's good. Can you tell me about the influences of your early age that might have contributed to this?
My parents, they always helped me to do the inquiry, always inquire about the nature of things. And also the tradition, I come from Indian tradition, is always about inquiry, not to believe anything, but inquire and experience that. So those helped me to reach this state.
And as a teenager, were you already thinking about these things?
Yes, lot. Even from my young age, I think I started thinking when I was 3 or 4 years old. And but that was small stage of thinking. But then when I was a teenager, then it actually went even higher. And then when I was in the middle age, I'm now in the middle age, and then the more the inquiry comes in. But now I already understood what these patterns are.
Do you think that were you a happy child, and has this happiness stayed with you all the time, or have there been sad times?
Yes, I always have been happy, and I think that also has to do with the pregnancy of my mother. When my mother was pregnant, she told me later, when I asked many years back, she said yes, she was always happy in her pregnancy. And I think that also helps in a certain extent. I see with my own siblings, and they're totally different, though genetically they are all from the same parent, the same environment, same school, same friends, everything was same. Only difference was, I think, the pregnancy period. And that's why I always give very importance to pregnancy.
Do you mean that your mother happened to be happy when she was pregnant with you?
Yes, she told that time period when she grew up in a village, and then when she got married, my dad took her to the town, and the first time she saw city, she was happy, and both were alone, not with any family members or anyone. And the first time she experienced a lot of happiness, and that time she was pregnant, and through the entire pregnancy, she was always happy. I think that also makes a lot of difference.
I'm sure it does. On the other hand, do you have any advice that you could give to people who, let's say, don't feel that level of happiness? Is there anything that you could teach them?
Yeah, it is.
And you're free to mention websites or anything, but specifically, you have any short advice, and then do you have any resources for them?
I have a website, rightawareness.com, RIGHT, awareness, AWARENESS.com. So where I have sharing, in this website I'm sharing all the information about what makes us happy and what makes us depressed or sad. And all these information I have given, mainly the patterns. I follow a 5 pattern as shown in my hand. So this is unconditioned, infinite consciousness. and this is where we say self-awareness. I say I, my, I always, everybody uses this finger, and this is the self-awareness, and then this is the intelligence, which is tall among all the other fingers, and then this is the mind, and that's why a ring finger it is called. Every marriage is nothing but a union of two minds. So this is the mind finger, and this is the body. If somebody calls this, it's a very bad in any culture, because this is just somebody calling like an object, and this is always separate from these fingers, meaning the unconditioned state is always away from these conditioned states. So that is why in this culture they say, in the Vedic culture they say, let this self-awareness merge with this unconditioned state. And that's why you see all the gurus showing this mudra, meaning that one could be happy only unconditionally when they merge with the unconditional state of the being.
Beautiful. So I'm sure we're going to go to your website. That's pretty neat.
Thank you for interviewing me.
Thank you. And do you also help people who have specific problems? Can they call you or email you or something?
I don't encourage much of calling over phone, but always I reply by email.
Oh, good.
So not only health problems, emotional problems, relationship problems, intellectual problems, questions about life, what is life, how did it originate, cosmic, quantum physics, anything that you name, you can always come to the website. The website has already have 1,300 pages of information. All fields have been mentioned. That we are also doing a school. We have 3 schools in India where we teach this unified education, to unify with everything, and we call that as a unified education.
And you started this out of your own pocket, and you get no...
Yes, we had, we helped some organization like YBA, done by Robin Lim, and some of the amount we got was used in these type of work also. So I also personally contribute, I and my wife personally contribute, and also friends and many donors who help. But the more the help we get, we will be growing to help everybody in the society.
Wow, and you started the first Montessori school in a village in India, is that correct?
Even now all the 3 schools that we have started, they are all in villages.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, thank you very much, Pradheep Chhayallil.
Thank you, Bruce.
All right, bye.
Bye.